Can you start with zooming? Can you start with zooming? That's why people think I'm Asian, because of these
and nothing else.
Do this, and apparently, well, that and for some reason, I mean, they're kind of true. They're kind of true. Hey there, welcome to a little bit of a live stream. As you could see, we're surrounded by what has to be thousands,
hundreds of thousands.
Okay, I don't like that you undersold us for a little bit there. Hundreds of thousands of Bin Wang playing cards surrounded by it. These are gonna come to people soon.
I hope so.
These are going to come to people soon. So you could not worry your little butt. I was hoping for his... okay. Can we get a... Okay. That's what I... Thank you. So I don't even know what I was saying. So Ham Radio is coming soon. Ham Radio is coming soon. Yeah, if you could take me out of that. Ham Radio is coming soon. I'm taking applications for a new guest host. Again, my email, pigcake2es@gmail.com. If you guys could send me that, please. I'm honestly sick and tired of the ego's already gotten to you. You've already gotten, you're not wearing your fake Gucci hat, but...
What are you talking about, bro?
See, Daniel had this hilarious bit that he wanted to do for this show where he would surround me by this gross Bin Wang that we've come across. Because that's the way you purchase Bin Wangs. You're not...
I don't buy playing cards.
You don't buy, you come across... especially cards like this at what has to be the shadiest spot I've ever been to. But case in point...
I was a little concerned when we picked up these cards, man.
Listen, from that spot to you guys, it's coming soon. All right, so that's the part that I like. Let me mute this here. But case in point, we have a little bit of a fun show today because we're going to talk about some magic memes, right? We're going to talk about some hot new cards that you got and how you're developing a card problem.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well... this right here, you notice that this is a different angle because you insisted on moving the camera so you could show your shelves with, this is about a quarter of your playing cards, just here, like a quarter of the rest of what's going on here, because this is what you wanted. We're not doing this for anyone else other than you and your, whatever fetish you have with playing cards. I don't understand really what's the obsession.
The people need to know.
Okay. So what else are we talking about? We're talking about some...
Just want to start off the show on a serious meme. Today is 9/11. It's been, what, 18 years? 18 years. So just, never forget. And, RIP and the families, man. One nation, bro.
Well, I still remember when I was younger. I'm not going to say what age I was, but specifically the teacher, because nobody knew what the fuck was going on. So the teacher that was in the class... everyone wanted to kind of like, stop and see what the fuck's going on. And she's like, no, you got to finish your test. You got to finish your test. And then one thing that really got me, I remember, was the little tribute that they had. What, like, wrecked my butt. I remember just openly weeping in front of my mom. And she's like, what happened? I don't understand. This dude comes up to, like, the memorial thing and just, like, salutes. I don't know why that decided to wreck my butt when it happened. But obviously it was not a fun time for anyone. I think I was in middle elementary school. And it was still kind of awkward and didn't understand what's going on. But again, I don't want to say thoughts and prayers because there's a whole controversy with that. But it's in our minds.
Yeah.
It's in our minds. And thoughts and prayers also sounds a little bit inappropriate.
Just never forget.
Never forget. So that's the... I remember Penn and Teller have a good bit on that too. That they're talking about like how we should just go back to normal the next day because that's how we beat them.
Yeah.
That's how we...
Oh, for sure, man.
That's how we get them. So yeah, that's a little bit of a not meme, a little bit of a true meme here today. But as far as the rest of it, we're actually going to be talking about actual memes in the community. Let's get a 0 for this here real quick. You need to stop. You know who you are. All right, we're going to show a couple meme accounts. You could get out of it. Thank you. All right, don't get distracted. There's a couple meme accounts. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but one of the bad parts about having such an expansive base of knowledge when it comes to magic is the fact that we have people that try to incorporate things from real life onto your whatever it is that you do. So you have memes for people that play the piano. right? You have memes for people that play, I don't know, certain instruments. You have people for construction worker memes. You have memes for everything, right? And those memes have started to invade the Magic community, which honestly is kind of atrocious. We have a couple accounts that we're going to pull up today. But the point is, stop all of it.
Stop.
What are you drinking today, Daniel? Can you tell people what you're drinking here?
I'm not proud of this.
You're not proud
What
of
is this?
Okay.
White Claw.
White Claw. Yeah, so we're drinking, let's get a zoom in on this. A little bit of a zoom in on this. White Claw, Ruby, Grapefruit.
Send us money.
You know, honestly, I would probably suck like a BBC for a BBW, a Big Beautiful White. That's a reference to a video that I made yesterday, by the way. I put a video on the hub.
I'm impressed with you, man.
I put a little bit of a hub video. And you know, the worst part is like people are like, dude, are you actually... Is this a side of you that we've only like just started to see? You enjoying this sort of thing? No, I've always enjoyed male genitalia. But unfortunately, the thing is that the way male genitalia was presented in these playing cards, it was atrocious. Like there was no composition. They're flaccid for the most part, which is just disappointing. So I'm looking through this deck. As you could see in the video, I put a little bit of a post. I'm not going to link anything because unfortunately, if I link the actual website, what ends up happening is that YouTube puts me with
the no column.
That that I mean, the mask also doesn't help. Honestly, the Durka.
Yeah, but now with your mouth, I think.
Yeah,
it's less threatening.
I did that just for the audio. Honestly, I did that for the audio. As you can see, there's a little bit of a snip here. You can see a little bit of the lip. I know some sickos are gonna use that as a meme, right? They're gonna convert. They're gonna Photoshop my mouth around certain things. But case in point, you should watch that video.
Don't Daniel Madison Pigcake.
What do you mean?
Daniel Madison, when he does all the memes. You ever seen his meme con, the one they did with the dildos?
Oh, okay. See, that's memes done well. I think those are memes done well. So that's a good segue into memes not done well, which is what we're going to talk about here. So if you could show just the accounts that we have here. So let me know when you're actually showing this.
All right, we're on the first one.
Oh, they're pretty atrocious. So here we have a couple of what I think are doing it. Let's go to the one that are doing it correctly first. How about that? So let's go to the one that's doing it correctly, which is F Magicians. So F Magicians there. Now, are you sure that that's what they're seeing right now? Because okay, that's good. Because last time it was showing my face when we were talking about.
I got it, bro.
So we got F Magicians here. I think they do it well. We have a bunch of memes that I think are pretty substantial when it comes to their humor. I would rate their humor, a 7 out of 10, right? 8 out of 10. Good job on the humor here. I don't know who it is that runs his account, but whoever it is, definite 7 out of 10. Let's go to the Justin Miller one. Scroll down. The one to the right there that says Justin Miller is the type of guy who gets bit by a zombie and doesn't tell anyone. That's quality. That's quality. For those of you guys listening, we have a picture of Justin Miller with the text. Justin Miller is a guy who gets bit by a zombie and doesn't tell anyone, which looks accurate.
I see it. To be the type. It's in his eyes. It's in his eyes.
Anyone. And then we have the other one of Justin Miller. If you could look, he actually has one up here. If you go up, there's that one which says, "I show you my penis. Please respond." Please respond. With the classic boomer, I just took out my camera phone sort of look. These are memes done well. These are excellent memes. I would say these are 7 to 8 out of 10 memes because they're done well. Let's go a couple examples as to memes not done well. So let's go to let's actually go to Meme Magician, the first tab there. Scroll down here. Just take your pick, honestly. Take your pick. Me after classic forcing a card every time. Something's wrong. I could feel it. What does that even... There's not even a function. There was one that I showed you that I sent to you the other day that honestly made me want to punch a small puppy. Could you go down? Let me see if we could find the one that I showed you. That actually did not make any sense whatsoever. I actually was waiting. I was waiting for...
I would rather sniff a line of coke or hang out with magicians.
4 out of 10. That's 4 out of 10. That's a low effort meme. Scroll down. There was one that I actually sent you a screenshot, but Google Drive didn't do it. Let me see if we can find it here. There was one that actually has gross spelling errors, which is really, really funny. I found the spelling errors funnier than the actual meme.
Magician, pick a card, any card. Spectator. Oh, I've seen this trick.
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. All right, I'm not even commending your effort at this point because there's not even any effort there. What's the okay? Go back to the pick a card, any card. No. You okay? This is why I need a new Daniel. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Okay, so that one. We have this one over here, right? Oh, I've seen this trick before. The format of the meme is a classic established format. You have the white text on top and the white text on the bottom, right? Let me ask you a question. How does that tie in to the actual content? It doesn't.
Well, for one, he's using Madison. He should be using some Bing Wangs.
This is why I need a new Daniel, honestly. This is why I need a new Daniel. Scroll down. Let me see if I can find the one that we fucking find. If you click the right button one more time by accident, I swear to God. Okay, keep scrolling.
I like this one. This was a good one. My friends hate magic. That's just what stupid people say.
That's one that I sent you, and I'm like, how does this make? That's 1 out of 10. One, I'm only giving it 1 point because it was a meme. That's it. So I have to give it 1 point, I guess. Scroll down. Let's see if we can find this one here. There was one that I sent you that had this one right here. The woman, her age, magician. What the? Could you explain to me the humor in this?
I didn't get this one.
Could you explain to me how this is not even? You know what? I'm gonna give this one a 0 out of 10. This is just a fucking atrocious. I don't know if some people disagree with it. Cardistry memes.
The Cardistry joke account. I've seen that one. That's a pretty good one.
They're not good, Daniel. They're none. There's no magic memes that exist. Fuck magicians aren't magic memes. All right, they're dropping, I guess, quips and points about magicians. Whereas this is dropping what they think are memes. They think this is humor. Somewhere right now, this account has 8,000 followers.
Dude.
7,500 followers.
That's a lot of followers, man.
And counting. Am I a little salty? Yes. All right. Let's just be honest. I'm a little bit salty. I'm a little bit on the salty side. Hold up. Scroll down. Let me see if I could find the one that has a mistake. No, I'll keep scrolling down. Scroll down, dog. Come on, man. I'll tell you when to stop. How's that? I'll tell you when to stop. Right there. Stop. Okay. The Riffle Force. Riffle. Eighth grade reading level is required here.
Where is it?
That's fine. The one that says Riffle Force in Times New Roman font at 15, where you can't miss it, directly in the middle of the screen. It says Riffle Force.
Oh, I see it.
Now you okay? Good job.
I seriously couldn't see
I would have you get out of it and zoom in on my face, but I don't want you to short circuit. So if we look at this one, it says, son, one day you'll become a professional magician. But I'm already a professional magician. So by the second one, it fixed the disgusting spelling error. And then it says, but you still do a Riffle Force. See how many people like this. Let's see how many people like this one. I don't know if you could see. 1,891.
Almost 1,900, bro.
Retards like this meme. 1,891 retards. I don't know what. Magic Roasted is another one. I think that does it well. I wanted to pull them up, but if you could actually look, I don't even know. Actually, no, never mind. Let's just go to the cardistry ones on the third tab. Let's see this one. I only got a small look at this one, but I saw a couple memes, and it honestly made me want to take out a small baby. We have a Chris Ramsey meme, Magician Injured Live. Ramsey gains eye problems after a card flew in his mouth. How? How is that even? This is fucking upsetting me, honestly. Like, I'm not even as a joke. I'm upset right now. Drops decks of cards. Oh, fuck. I don't even. That's 4 out of 10 because it's happened, right? I don't even want to know. Me practicing a trick and nailing it every time. Me failing the trick on performance day. And it's a Thanos meme.
That was a bad one.
And okay, so this is why I want to report this account. Honestly, look at the one of the Big Bang Theory. All right, click on that one. It's the one, yeah, that one. All right, so let's see this one. When it's 3 a.m. and you're still rewinding and replaying the magic video that fooled you in slow motion, I don't need sleep. I need answers. Anything that involves Big Bang Theory should be illegal. I'd rather get audited than watch the Big Bang Theory. And this guy's using it to make what has to be the most atrocious memes I've ever seen. Can we let's get out of this because I'm upset. I'm honestly upset. I don't even know what's the point of this.
In that, it was done.
And that's a funny meme. See that? That's a funny meme. Learn how to do memes correctly. We have an actual funny meme. We have Brad Christine doing something that's meme worthy, which is him going choo, just like that. It was done. People paid money for that DVD. Let me tell you, I paid money for that DVD, Daniel, for that VHS transfer DVD, and it's him literally saying this. This is him. I'm not even kidding, verbatim. So you just pull this packet down, you pull this packet up, and boom, that's how it's done. That's how he teaches the pass. You really don't like that White Claw.
It's so good. It's the grape juice.
It's the grape juice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the
So
grape
if I
juice.
would have gotten like
Or
cherry,
like a real drink.
a real drink. Okay. This is a real drink. And you know what the best part about this? Get a zoom in on this.
Send us money.
100 calories. You can't read it because the camera quality is shit. But it says 100 calories, right? It's got 2 carbs. How many carbs does it have? 2 carbohydrates, Daniel. Are you going to get like fat from this drink? No, you're going to get hydrated. Are you going to get a hangover? No, it's like drinking alcoholic Gatorade. Dude, this is what you would drink to cure a hangover. You would drink this to fix yourself the morning
Keep the
after.
party going.
To keep, to make sure, yeah, okay, all right. I'll indulge you for a hot second. So I don't even know. These are atrocious. Did Pigcake upgrade from a terrorist mask to a glory hole mask?
That's not funny, bro.
You can kind of see my fucked. I used to have this flavor saver. You actually have a picture of me recently, where it was me without a beard, but I had a flavor saver. You know what that is?
Yeah.
The flavor saver. The
No, that's a soul patch.
the flavor.
The flavor saver is this.
No, that's the flavor saver is this right here. So you can kind of go like that.
Oh god, that was creepy.
Yeah, but you can
And
see
sexy
it.
though.
I like that you can kind of see it here, and it's also staggered. Seriously, yeah, I upgraded for audio purposes. Okay, because unfortunately, if we want to do a little bit of a podcast, what
this
do
is
we
for
need?
you guys.
This is you guys.
This is you guys.
This is when you guys decided, hey, you know what? Piggy has a little bit of a goal. He wants to hit 50K in the 3rd-year anniversary, and I hit 47K. Oh, but ask me, when did I start, Daniel? I started at 47K, all right? We didn't go anywhere. We didn't do shit, so this is you guys. I blame you guys for this. That's his facial hair. I would rather watch Big Bang than get audited. I'd rather get audited, to be honest. I'd rather honestly get audited. I'd rather have... I would gladly talk to my IRS representative.
But with all the money we're making from the show, we might get audited soon.
Dude, they're going to have to come in here and fucking take away. I would honestly want to see... I feel bad for the IRS auditor that would come and take these bin wangs away from me.
I'll fight that bitch.
I feel bad for you.
Mm-mm.
In a self-defense situation, I will shoot you in the face. I have to say that. Legally, that's what removes me from any sort of blame. I have to say self-defense. I heard that from, I will, in a self-defense situation, I will destroy you. But only if you attack me first. Right?
Other than that, you're going to be okay.
Dead men tell no tales. Okay. Is that, what else did you want to, there's magic memes, right? You wanted to, well, as far as magic memes as a whole, all right, to conclude that little bit of a lovely segment, stop it. We don't need them. You're not doing anything for the community. You're not helping anybody. If anything.
Learn a magic trick.
Yeah, dude, waste your time, all right? Upgrade your virginity points. This isn't even on the virginity scale. If you're doing magic tricks, you're not even on the virginity scale. You're far past it to the point of no hope. And if you run that Magician's Memes accounts, you please, like, you need to stop specifically. He has 8,000 followers. Who follows this guy? Who is it? I want to know where. Where is it that they take the drugs that finds that funny? Because honestly, I just want to go there and Steven Seagal them. I want to go in there and just fly and kick people, all right? Which I can't do because we can't get a shoe meme, unfortunately. We need to have a shoe camera here.
A what?
A shoe cam. So you can see my shoes.
We do need it, yeah. We need more cameras. We need at least 10 more cameras.
Yeah.
Elbow cameras.
Man, that's crazy, man. It's
feet cameras.
See,
armpit cameras.
This is where it would have been good to plug this thing, right? Because then at this point I could be like, "Why? How could you help the thing?" And then, but that doesn't help anyone. That's not to help anyone. It says Bin Wen Gang. That's coming soon. Bin Wen Gang coming soon.
Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.
Official way. No mental breakdown. Shit's going bad. I wish it was mental, brother. What's going on? Oh, we have some comments here. That's crazy. Okay. Case in point, we have another one. You want to talk about these cards in particular?
Well, before we get there,
mail time.
We got some mail time, bro.
We do have some mail time. You could actually leave a voicemail. At what link, Daniel?
But on one thing at a time, dude. Not voicemail. It's mail time. First we gotta do the mail time.
Okay, but voicemail. I hope you put the link. Voicemail link in the description. This is voicemail link in the description below. I feel like you were actually trying to write voicemail and you wrote voicemail.
It's mail because it's mail time.
Okay.
It's creative. It's creative. We got some mail, bro. Which one do you want to start with first?
I want to honestly. Okay. What's the one on top?
The package from today.
This one?
The deck. I just put it in the box.
Oh, okay.
Because you took it. Because you got rid of the package.
So yeah, so we got a little bit of a package meme here.
If you guys want to send them some mail.
I just inhaled on a pubic hair on the side of my mouth. Dan Ives. Dan Ives, also known as, let's see if you know who Dan Ives is.
Slide
of Tongue.
Yeah.
All right, one of my favorite YouTube channels, Slide of Tongue. If you guys aren't following Slide of Tongue, you need to follow him. He does long form videos on, he doesn't do tutorials, all right? So if you're looking for tutorials, guess what? You're going to be disappointed. But not all magic is tutorials and learning stupid bullshit, honestly. I would, honestly, if I could stop, I would, because I feel like it would be more help to teach people to stop doing magic than to encourage people by doing tutorials, honestly, if I could. But I'm trying to, get money. So Dan Ives sent this. He sent
thanks,
this
man. Shout out.
Can we get a zoom in on this charades deck? I need to ask him about it to see what it is. But inside it has a bunch of movies, right? It looks like a trick. It's published by Alakazam. These nuts, but I still need to figure out what this is. But this is kind of a dope little thing. I don't know where this came from. Still kind of hot though. The other one is by Len Tucker. Len Tucker sent previously some other cards. This is what I hate, by the way, about doing magic. You see all these, if you do like tech reviews and stuff, you get sent like cool stuff. Like they'll send you like, oh, here, check out this fucking phone.
Check out this cool laptop.
Check out this cool laptop. But when you're doing virginity time, apparently they say, hey, we're going to send you playing cards. We're going to send you appendages. Sorry, fake appendages in the mail.
You know who you are.
So Len Tucker sent a little bit of a meme here because apparently he was upset at this life hack that I told Daniel about, which is if you have a coaster.
Life hack ever.
If you have a coaster, right? Look at that. Look at this bullshit right here. If you have a coaster and you pour salt on the coaster and you put your drink on it, it's less likely for the drink to come off with the coaster. Unless you want to do this and really solidify your virginity at the bar and really pretend like you're doing some next level magic trick. Thank you for that. So you put salt. So what Len Tucker did is that he sent some coasters. These are apparently
heavy duty.
Some naturally absorbent coasters. I want to die. But here we have some, so if you put the drink on this, there's no chance.
See, it doesn't even stick, bro.
It's not
look how perfect that thing is.
But look at this one, the one that you stole.
I did not stole. I borrowed it.
You stole Cold Steve Austin it.
I borrowed Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, you stole Cold. Stole Code.
Give me the Stone Cold, bro.
Okay, I want to die. Oh, you want the stone one? Here you go. So he sent out a bunch of these. Honestly, I rather get audited than use these, but I do appreciate it. I'm sure there's a way that we're gonna be able to use these, right?
Yeah, put it on the desk and put your drink on it.
That's cool. You think I could? Do you think I could smash this on my head? Let me see, Alex. I
don't want to take you to the hospital, bro.
Nah, this is like it's like a.
Did you?
You know what?
If blood starts dripping.
Yeah.
From your head.
You know what's messing me up? It's the fact that there's this. It's cork on the back.
Yeah,
right?
Dude, this is fucking amazing, man. Shout out for show.
Yeah, they're not gonna break. Okay. So these are rigid. These are like
man.
You went to Crate and Barrel for these. Usually I get my furniture from the side of the street. So this is kind of cool that you went to Crate and Barrel. So thank you, Len Tucker. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
All right,
thank you,
the
bro.
coaster.
Keep them coming. Send them over here.
They're pretty strong. They're pretty strong. If they were like real ceramic, they would like just.
How many fingers am I holding, dude?
2. You're only 2, Daniel. I'm not retarded.
You're good.
I hit myself in the head with a coaster. That doesn't make me a retard. What's the other one here? We also got some. Well, we have obviously a bunch of Bin Wangs, Daniel. We have a bunch of Bin Wangs. We found a source for Bin Wangs. We've been hoarding. As you could see, I've converted.
Those are mine.
Let's get a top-down meme on this.
Those are all mine.
We've gotten all these are Bin Wangs. So these are all no longer bikes. These are all Bin Wang playing cards. So we're actually on the hunt for new brands of Bin Wang. So we've heard that there are beer wangs. We've heard that there are Lee Wangs for Lee Asher. We're looking for bin wangs. Unfortunately, in South Florida and for America's penis, the only ones that we found were bin wangs. But
those are my bin wangs, so be careful.
Your bin wangs.
Yeah.
Okay. Which, I mean, soon enough going to be their bin wangs.
No, I didn't agree to that.
Okay. You're treating. Well, I mean, they are hype cards. You know what I like? I like in one of the previous videos that I made, somebody wrote, "Hey, what's the deal with the bin wangs?" So we've actually, if we keep this up and use them, people might actually think that these are like good hype cards.
Those are the greatest cards. They're actually might be better than Jerry's. Might be better than Jerry's.
So I wanna die. Hit yourself in the stomach, fold over, and then hit yourself across the back. Oh, like the chair beam, right? Like the wrestling chair where they hit you with the stomach. But the key is you got to put your hand in front. So when they hit you, like when he hits you with the sledgehammer, he doesn't just do this because that's murder, right? So he puts his hand in the front and then hits you in the face. That's how you break your hand, by the way.
That's a Triple H move.
That's
That's why Triple H was fucking top heavy when he banged the shit out of you.
What?
What?
What did you? I don't know. You said when he's top heavy and
he's
banged
top
the shit
heavy
out of
when
you?
you have to be top heavy to bang the shit out of somebody.
Oh, I thought you said he was top heavy when he used to bang the shit out of you. I'm like, Triple H never banged me, dude. I wish. Do you understand where I would be if Triple H banged
Young
me?
Triple H?
Dude, I'd be running a wrestling show right now if Triple H banged me.
Or married to him.
I'd be fucking married to Triple H. I would gladly have Triple H's kids. Are you kidding me? Fuck. And then the last one are the squeezers.
Yeah, but you gotta start over here, bro. You gotta start with this.
What's this? The milk carton?
Yeah. This is the greatest fucking packaging for playing cards right now.
Gotta zoom in on this. Yeah, I gotta zoom in on my face reacting to this thing right here. These are squeezers. One of my favorite decks was the peelers, the first edition peelers.
The OGs.
I like these because, again, they're not obnoxious. You're not having like Satan being stabbed in the face by some sort of like gay angel. Here you have like a very minimal design.
Yeah.
And the guy went out of the way,
dude,
to package these.
Yeah. Like, and they're actually for a good cause. They're to benefit Alex Lemonade Stand. Mm-hmm. I think they're gonna be donating $1 per every deck they sell. Okay. So you're getting a cool deck of cards, and you know they're donating $1 for it.
And you're feeling good that you're donating. Yeah, they have a lemon sticker.
Smell that shit, bro.
Yeah, it smells like lemon cancer. Like it smells like Lysol. But again, it smells like lemons. I don't know if you did you ever watch the Toy Story movie with the pink bear?
With the pink bear?
The pink bear, Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end, you know, the bear smells like strawberries, right? Like the whole thing is like the bear smells like strawberries.
Toy Story 2?
Yeah. The twist, I mean, the enemy of the whole movie, like the bad guy, is the bear that's like helpful to them, right?
I don't remember that. Toy Story? That's when the kid goes to college. No,
yeah,
is that the first one?
Yeah.
When he goes to college and he comes back.
Mm-hmm. And the bear, the strawberry bear, right, ends up being the bad guy at the end. So then here's the thing. You go to a toy store and you assume, oh, haha, yeah, the bear's not going to smell like strawberries. The bear smells like fucking strawberries.
Cancer strawberries.
Same thing with this. It smells like lemon. So it's going to the next step. They didn't need to do that.
It's Toy Story 3, bro. Yeah, I remember Toy Story 2. It's Toy Story 3.
Recently, 4.
4 just came out.
We're growing up, man.
Dude, we're old. That. I had a Woody growing up.
I had Woody right now. I have a fucking Woody. Thank God this table's not you can't see under.
What is it? How does it go?
No, it's definitely not gonna hit the table. It's a shower. No, it's a grower.
It's a grower, not a
It's
shower.
A grower. It's a shower. I don't understand why women find showers attractive. Like, there's nothing more attractive. Sorry, Freudian slip. There's nothing more unattractive to me than a shower because it's a long, flaccid, floppy dick, right? Whereas if you have a grower, there's potential there, right? There's potential. It's atrocious. You didn't even censor anything. So apparently that was Toy Story 3. Fucking retard, that was 3. Okay, I'm sorry. It was Toy Story 3. Okay? I'm sorry I'm not caught up with my children's movies. I'm too busy, I don't know, trying to bang. All right? I'm here just sifting through all the women.
That's a great joke. Comic is magician trying to bang?
How is that a good joke?
Because it's magician. He's not gonna bang.
Okay, man. So these cards. That's why I need a new Daniel, dude. I need to find You're supposed to be my Jamie, all right? You're supposed to be the Jamie to the show, where you're picking stuff up. You're Tank from the Matrix, right? You're there putting stuff up in the background, and then you drop in, and then you drop in and you drop bangers. But then you come in and you drop like magic memes. You drop in the equivalent of magician memes on Instagram. Let's look at the back design of these cards before I have a fucking aneurysm. So this is a deck, right? You got 2 lemons, very nice matte sort of coating on it, right?
Yeah.
I would say matte.
I think it's like the bananas, like the V1 peelers.
Mm-hmm.
Has like that same bluish.
What I like, the fronts are cool because it matches the what do you call this? The aesthetic. So it's yellow to match the aesthetic. Let's get a zoom in meme on this shit. Look at that, boy. Look at that. Look at that hotness right there. This is what I like about minimal cards. Yeah. I don't like busy backs. I don't like this new fucking fuckboy sort of, we're just going to make back designs to make it look like, I don't know, a Virgil Abloh off-white. I don't like the fact that people are copying like Supreme shit and applying it to playing cards because, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm getting old.
Simplicity is key, man.
There you go. Look at that. This is simple as it is, right? And it's a hot deck.
Take that, Jamie.
What's the name of the guy that makes them?
Shoot. It's Organic Playing Cards. I think one of the guys' name is Nate.
Nate, yeah.
And the other guy's name is, can't remember his name.
I mean, if his name was Organic Playing Cards, then that guy's really serious about his brand. But they're nice, I would say. They're pretty good. They are, I would say if I would rate them, right, a nice, there's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing really wrong with them. So these are pretty hot, and especially the effort they go through. The only thing I don't like is the memes here. There's like a little bit of a meme on the back that's like a joke. That's like an attempted joke.
Read it out loud. Read it.
It says ingredients: paper, premium stock, linen finish, water, and lemon juice. That's why any jokes that pertain to like magic or like they just kill me because magic's not funny. Magic's not funny. I don't even know why I'm a magician, to be honest. How many Engraver Pros do you give the squeezers? Oh, Engraver Pros. That's an old meme, man. Engraver Pros. That's probably like one of the earlier videos. I would say probably 8 Engraver Pros, right? The Engraver Pros, an as seen on TV product that engraves things, right? Really, like, not well. It really engraves things like what's the comparison? Oh, like magicians make memes. We need to fix the zoom in because I want it to go more closer on my eyes. I'm pretty sure people are just wearing headphones. What's the other, is there anything else in terms of mail time that we got?
That's it for mail time.
I think, yeah, that's it. Where could they send stuff?
Right here?
You could send stuff to that address right there, that P.O. box. Send some memes. If you're going to send something, don't use Pigcake because apparently they don't like that at the post office. They don't play games at the post office, which is what they told me. They said, hey, we don't play games here. We don't joke around here at the post office. So send stuff there if you guys wanted to show on the show. Obviously, we're not going to open it on the show because last thing I want is to open up and there's a 12-inch erect
neck massager.
Neck massager, yeah, for lack of a better term, because we're already going to get demonetized. So there's no point to hide the word. But apparently that's the thing. There's another little, I guess, just off the side, Sleight of Tongue made a video on FU2, right? So Sleight of Tongue is... I
haven't seen that one yet.
It's 36 minutes. Okay. It's a really long video about the whole FU2 drama. He goes over it from a very unbiased perspective, but there isn't any more updates to it. There's a whole drama with Illusionist, obviously, and them having taken a trick, but then really did they take a trick? There's a whole bunch of stuff. I like it.
Whose side are you on, bro?
As much as it pains me to say, man, I'm on Team E, dude.
Ooh.
I'm on Team E. I want that VIP. I want to be in that VIP party, dog. I want to be in there with their VIP party. I want to be what's the Magic Live? They had like a VIP sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where you pay like a certain amount of money.
Oh, you gotta pay to get in,
and you party, dude. That's a party, bro. Dude. You party with the E crew.
You go do isolations.
You go do isolations, and then you
come out with magic tricks.
You leave people blue balled. I guess that's the meme there. That's you're doing this thing right here.
You can't say that, bro.
I like to mix magic and cardistry. As long as they have Brad C, Piggy's always gonna be on Team E. Yes. All right, Team E from the start. I still remember the whole street magic thing where they hired the hookers.
What?
Yeah, I was the other day I was cleaning out a bunch of old stuff, and I had these pictures printed out for a video that were of all the hookers that illusionists used. So in their early videos,
like actual hookers,
dude,
like Nightcrawler hookers.
They are. If you could look it up in the background, look up illusionist street magic video. All right, don't put it up, but illusionist street magic video. They are hookers. There's no other way. Okay? First of all, I'm really glad you didn't put that.
Oh, that's not it.
I'm really happy you didn't put that. No, illusionist. I'm so happy that people can't see how you spelled illusionist. Or Ilu and then S-I. No, that's Iluis. There you go. O-N-I-S-T. Illusionist magic street magic. How to do street magic. I think that's it. Click on that. Yeah. So they had a video called How to Do Street Magic. And the people they hired for it were straight up hookers. Keep the audio low. Let's see if we could switch to that.
Hold on.
Right, so we have to. Actually, no. Yeah, just switch to that so we could kind of see it. They could see it?
Yeah.
So start from the front, because in the beginning, they have a bunch of hookers that are like, you could do street magic too. You could do street magic. And it's like, honestly, look at that. That's one hooker. And he doesn't teach that, by the way. He doesn't teach that in the entirety of the whole thing. So they put a bunch of tricks here that he doesn't fucking teach. So this is false advertising, even from the start. But my favorite thing, too, again, that's one hooker, right? They had like 4 or 5 hookers. Look at these. Look at these magic
you can
thoughts.
levitate, boy.
Look at these magic thoughts, dude, that they got. This was before magic, like, this is before thoughties were a thing. So illusionists revolutionized the thoughty business here. So, this is great. You have this guy. Yeah, I used to not get pussy. Now I get some pussy.
Ooh.
This is atrocious. Thank God you can't hear what's going on here. But it's Brad Christian showing a bunch of tricks for middle-aged women, a black dude in the street. I'm pretty sure this guy just wanted $1. And he's like, no, I got you, man. I got something better for you, dog.
I got a magic trick.
I got a magic trick, dude. It's like Daniel Fernandez with that whole meme. So yeah, you could take this off now. You could take this off. But they used hookers, like straight up hookers, in their videos. And then what's funny is that in the intro, it would cut through all the hookers, and each hooker would introduce a segment. So they'd be like, street magic is aggressive, in-your-face guerrilla style magic never seen before. And that's one hooker. Then they cut to a hooker that looks like my mom, and she's like, you're about to learn inside sugar. This trick where a coin goes inside of a sugar packet. And it's like the most, there's no connection between the hooker and what they're talking about. So it's obvious that they're like, oh shit, let's just get these, I don't know where, Los Angeles hookers, all right? If we were here, I would save these 8th Street hookers. But in Los Angeles, they got these Skid Row hookers, all right? With pock marks all over themselves. But they're pretty much introducing each segment of the show, which is kind of funny.
How much was the magic trick?
The set was $50.
$50
back in the day.
Let me ask you a question. Where can people go to get real good magic tutorials?
There's a Pigcake Magic Academy, $5 a month. This is gonna end when we do Ham Radio, by the way.
No, it's not.
Pigcake Magic Academy, $5 a month gets you 2 videos every single week, going over coin stuff. You get access not only to the actual Academy videos, but you get access to the piggybacker videos. And there's like 300 of those.
Oof.
How many do we have in the Academy?
How many, dude?
Fuck, I actually forgot. It's like 200 something now. I
Oof.
think 280 or something.
Oof.
280 videos. Going over everything you need to become the life of the party.
Oof.
Rave reviews all around, man. People are saying, hey, man, that's where it's at. That's where it is. If you're on that, you're on there. But if you're not on there, then you're not on the train. And you need to jump on a train. Let's get a zoom in meme here. Or else. We filmed the intro for Ham Radio today.
We did.
We filmed the intro.
We're so close, guys.
Yeah, so we filmed it, and it's very serial killer vibes. People are going to probably think that there's some sort of association with Butcher the Pig here. But that's coming up.
Heads up, I am okay. Nothing happened to me.
Okay, it's obvious from the horrendous editing. There's not even. But,
no one died.
You let me drive your car, though.
I mean, I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie.
I know, I could tell because you kept telling me there are cars coming. And I'm like, I know, Daniel.
That's not the part that had me here.
I know how to drive a car, dude. Not well, but I could drive a car. Okay? I could definitely drive a car. I remember they were making fun of me this weekend because a long time ago, back before I knew how to drive cars, a bunch of people were messed up, and they had me drive, right? And they were complaining about my parking job because apparently I was sticking out.
That was a funny story.
Spot, and they still remember this to this day. This one instance. I mean, I got them there safe, but they remember on how I was sticking out a little bit.
Yeah, they don't care that you saved their life. They care that you parked the car like an asshole.
That I parked the car like an asshole. Which,
bitch.
by the way, that's how you park cars here.
Bitch.
I don't know if you know that, but that's the way you park cars here in the 305. You park cars like you honestly don't care about anybody else. I've seen people park. You know how they have the parallel ones? My favorite one is I've seen people park diagonal on those. But here's the thing. You would think, oh, did you make a mistake? Did you think maybe it was a parallel or a diagonal parking? No, because the cars around them are parked straight on. But like 3 of them are parked like magicians. What else is there? There's a voicemail.
We do have a voicemail.
You want to check it out?
You got to pick it up, right?
Oh, I got to check it out. Okay. See, this is the sort of this is the sort of production value we have here on Pigcake. Now I got to go on this, and I got to actually go to the website. Let's make sure we don't see anything incriminating here, because my fear
Did you close the porno stuff down?
That's the problem. I mean, that used to be my fear, but now nobody sees my computer. Before, I used to have an issue where it's like, oh, hey, let me show you this, my previous gig. And then my fear was that if I put P on the search bar,
Pastry Chef comes on.
And it's hardcore midget porn. Like, that's the worst part. Because then I have to explain, like, hey, what do you... I find it hot. I find midgets hot. What, you don't find midgets hot? Well, you're oppressing midgets. Little people. Okay, so let's see. If you guys want to leave a voicemail, Daniel, where could they leave the actual voicemail?
Right here on the link description below. You do got to sign up, so heads up. But it's worth it. Do it. It's worth it. That way you guys can leave some voicemails. Let us know what you guys want to ask, any questions.
Ask about girth, length.
Magic tricks.
I don't recommend magic. Honestly, if I could ever find a way to not talk about magic forever, I'll do it.
Midgets are regular people to Pigcake.
Because I'm short, right? Is that the joke? Because I'm short. Who said that? I'm going to time you out on that. Who said that? Midgets? You're lucky I'm not going to... You're lucky. You're so lucky. It's you. All right? So Weston Swim left a little bit of...
back to back, man. Thank you, man. Shout out.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Go
here.
for
it. Press play. This is, by the way, the production value we have. I have to...
Top notch.
Yeah.
Production value.
Top notch 3-2. So let's play this.
All right, my question this week would be, if y'all could have anybody on the show, doesn't have to be a magician, doesn't have to be celebrities specifically, who would it be? Catch is, Piggy, you have to actually go out on the street, walk up to 3 random strangers, do a cardistry move, and just say, pick a card, because I know you hate being a magician, but to actually have this person come on the show, you have to actually go out and do street magic. All right, peace.
Ooh, I do hate. I actually hate anytime somebody says, hey, show a trick. No. What am I, a monkey? I'm a monkey at your disposal. If we could get anyone on that's not necessarily a magician. Obviously, I wouldn't pick a magician because magicians are boring people to talk to. Magicians are like the worst to talk to. What let me see your method on let me see your method on the fucking pass, dude. Let me check it out, dude. No, please get away from me.
I mean, I'd gladly show any magician my Tinder pass.
It had to be some sort of like some Rosario Dawson. Ooh. If I could get Rosario Dawson.
You're going that route, okay.
Yeah, like so obviously a female, Daniel. I wouldn't pick like, oh, who do you want? I want somebody that could stare into their eyes, dream. Like, I don't know who'd be an interesting guy. John McAfee.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold would be an interesting guy. John McAfee, you know who he is?
Yes.
McAfee. He's the guy that made McAfee antivirus. You know, he is the most anti-McAfee person in the history of McAfee. He tells people, don't, it's a virus. So he made the software, but then he sold it out. He ran for president. He's wanted in South America for murder.
What?
Yes. Apparently his neighbor killed his dog, and then he had his neighbor killed. So the neighbor...
That's boss.
Whenever they lived in a private beach resort, right? And then, not resort, but a private beach sort of part of town.
White privilege.
What would happen is that he had these aggressive, illegal dogs, pretty much. And they would bark, and they would, fucking get really close to the neighbors as they were walking on the beach. It's like a shared beach.
Yeah.
It's like one of these private things. And then what happened, I think, is the neighbor poisoned a dog.
Oh,
this got back to McAfee. The dog died. And then the next day after that, the neighbor was found dead, apparently of suicide wounds with 2 bullets in his head.
I mean, it's a possibility.
First
one didn't work.
Yeah, so he just yeet, two bullets in the back of his head.
That's fucking nuts.
And then he was running from police. They were talking about him hiding on a beach somewhere. That guy ran for president. And then they asked him, hey, how are you going to actually do your duties as president when you're running from the law for murder? And he said, oh, I could Skype. And allegedly, he has a patent for a hammock.
Who is this guy,
What's
bro?
You're supposed to ask me.
Okay, I don't even want Stone Cold anymore. Let's get this guy on the show.
What's the
and
purpose
show him a magic
of
trick.
the hammock?
That's a what?
What's the purpose of the hammock is what you're supposed to ask me. Like, what's so special about his hammock?
Oh, what's so special about his hammock?
His hammock has a hole where you put your... So you sit down in a hammock, right? You lie down. His hammock has a hole where you're supposed to align with your anus. And then he lies underneath the hammock. And matter falls into his face.
Fucking
because he's
genius.
into that. Yeah, so it's
genius.
It's a scat hammock. So he has a patent for a scat hammock.
That's fucking genius.
It's so hot. That's so hot. Okay.
How much money has he made from that, bro?
I'm pretty sure he made a lot of residual from McAfee and from selling it. He always has these videos where he's holding AR-15s and he's surrounded by hookers, which is just, again, and the hookers
are
like...
Dan what's his name? Barzarian?
Dan Blitzarian?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Diet Dan Blitzarian. Because the hookers he has are like 2s out of 10s.
Jada Coles,
dude. Jada Coles 2s out of 10s.
But see, that goes to show you that the guy did it right.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need no fucking 10s.
He cast his net and he grabbed whatever came. He's not looking for big fish. He's looking for fish that have fish parts. if you wanna go full metaphorical on this. So yeah, so John McAfee would be an interesting person. If you had to pick a magician, that was interesting, Daniel. Who do you think you would pick? Who would you pick?
A magician?
Yeah.
Ooh.
As much as it
my
hates
favorite magician? Chris Ramsey.
You have the option to pick any magician from the history of magic, and you pick Chris Ramsey to show up here so you can interview.
Dude, we can do a puzzle together.
That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. Who would I pick? I'm trying to think of like anyone that does. Probably Harry Anderson, to be honest, because he's like the least magician of all time. Anyone that goes on a talk show as a magician and doesn't do magic, I like, because immediately when you go to a talk show and you're like expected to do a trick, and it's always cringy, like Banachek on Joe Rogan's podcast. I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah.
This guy went on and he did a trick and it was cringy because Joe Rogan is the worst person to do tricks on.
He's too stoned.
Anyone is the worst person to do tricks on. Anyone. Not just anyone in particular.
I love having tricks done to me.
Darren Brown, somebody says Daryl. Scat Hammock is the name of my new band. That's a tremendous metal band. Scat Hammock. It literally has a hole. And then they were interviewing these 2s out of 10s. And they were asking him like, hey, what's the purpose of this hammock? He goes, oh, so they poop because they didn't speak English. So he goes, he had me sit on the hammock, and he lied down underneath the hammock, and I poop.
Oof.
I poop on his face.
That's gotta be great for your face, though. Like that's gotta be great for your face.
I'm pretty sure I think urine is the one that's
poop's gotta be sterile too, right?
Poop is not sterile, man.
Dude, you rub that shit on your face. You get all the blackheads out. You get all the crow's feet.
Somebody said Harry died a year ago. Harry died a year ago or 2. I don't know who Harry is. It's talking about Harry Lorraine. Harry Lorraine is not gonna die. He's gonna die. I'm gonna die before Harry Lorraine. Honestly, with these White Claws.
Send us money.
And the vapes. Did you hear the vapes?
Yeah.
Today. So Trump is apparently gonna crack down on the vape.
That's
community.
crazy.
Yeah. You know what?
But that's weird.
Because he's not cracking down on cigarettes.
I mean, but that's Philip Morris is set to buy Juul.
Mm-hmm. It's a monopoly.
There's something going on there.
Yeah, it's very shady.
Invest in Philip Morris, guys.
What do we have here? We have Leonard Green. Somebody said Leonard Green. Some people are giving legitimate...
Actually, I would love... Is Leonard Green the blind guy?
No, that's Richard Turner.
That's who the fuck I would love to see in person.
I thought you would say I'm sure you would love to see him because he can't see you.
That would be one guy that I'd like to see in person do his stuff. For
yeah, he's an interesting character, definitely. I'm pretty sure.
I want to hear some stories on how the mafia wants to give him $1 million, but he refuses.
That's dumb. That's like, I feel like that's a story.
Dude, give me $1 million any day, bro. I'll show you what the fuck I'm doing.
That's one of those magician stories that's probably like exaggerated. Maybe like a dude that said, like one of these like, you know, sweaty Italian dudes.
We'll give you $100.
Hey, you. His name's like Vincenti and shit, but his name's really like George. And they pretend to be like in the mob. Hey, I know people in high places.
Mat the balls.
We pay you $2 million.
Mozzarella.
That's, I mean, you took it racist. I wasn't racist.
Mozzarella's Italian.
Darren Brown or Jay Sankey? And you spelled Darren incorrectly. I would say, I don't know. That's a hard one. Because I like both. Jay looks like, Jay Sankey looks like Mr. Clean. He looks like Mr. Clean coming up to your house with a little bald. And he's like thick now because he's working out. So he's like doing, like he's like a little
He's a thick boy, like Dave Chappelle.
Thick boy. Thick boy is the, that I use that term a lot in the review for the naked cards.
I can't believe he did it. What, 17 minutes?
A 17-minute reviews on.
I could only do 4 minutes, bro.
Yeah, but
and that's like including the search time.
I like it though.
I'm sure you do.
Okay. What else is the?
So hold on. So who would you rather? All right. So what magician would you go out and drink with?
Oh, go out and drink with?
Yeah.
I mean, well, they're all borderline alcoholics, so I'm pretty sure none of them are allowed to drink legally because they're trying to. They're trying to actually, get that little token that they give you at the thing when you say I haven't drank for 3 days. The ones that are the worst are the ones that they give you that's like I haven't drank for a day. Ooh.
Good
That's
for you.
A rough one.
Good for you.
But who would I go drinking with? I don't know. There's a bunch of ones that I think are interesting when it comes to them.
I think David Blaine would be the one that I want to go have as a wingman.
On shrooms.
Oof.
On shrooms. He's Puerto Rican, though.
What? No, he's not. Is that his real name? David Blaine's a real name?
David Blaine, I don't know if that's his real name. I think it's, No, I think there's something in there. Something else in there.
He's Puerto Rican?
He's Puerto Rican, but he's like New York Puerto Rican.
No,
so
he's not.
Yeah.
David Blaine is not.
Look it up.
Where is David Blaine from?
Puerto Rico. He's from Puerto Rico.
Let's see.
You have to look it up again.
Well, it's
David Blaine is Puerto Rican.
Let's see it.
Somebody said Gary Busey. I would love to hang out with Gary Busey.
Young Gary, yeah, hell yeah, dude. When he was doing coke.
He's still doing coke. What do you mean? I gotta not get off of
that
coke.
guy can't do coke, bro.
He physically cannot do coke anymore. Did you look it up? He's Puerto Rican. David Blaine. I read his book. He's Puerto Rican.
Oh, he's Puerto Rican? He's half Puerto Rican, half Italian.
And half Jewish, yeah.
And half Russian. Wow, that's crazy.
It's a nice little mix.
Dude, it's a fucking mutt.
He's a mutt, dude. He's a mutt of magic. But you know, he's an interesting guy. I'm pretty sure him on mushrooms. Just staring you down.
He'll talk you to death.
After doing an ambitious card routine, he just stares you down.
And then floats.
That's another thing that I hate, by the way. The magician stare. It's like a thing.
He has that shit down packed.
Let's get a zoom in on this. All right, your card. I'm going to put it in the middle of the deck. Watch this. Look at this. It's now on top. Like the joke was, haha, David Blaine does that, right? No, look at performance videos of magicians. And I swear to God, they do that without trying. Oh, they do that without being aware that they're doing a meme. They'll be like, hey, that was your card, right? Look, watch. Yeah, you like that. Give me that reaction. Dude, it's so fucking creepy. It's so weird. If we could go to the meme still up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll show you the exact face they see. Go to Fuck Magicians. Show this. Press the button so they can see it. Okay, scroll down and then scroll into the one that I showed you earlier. That one with the face. Let's see.
This is the best one. This shit out. This is the best one.
I really love the emphasis on the sandwich trick and the cough. That's the face they give you, dude. They're waiting for you to react. Like magicians get off. They get off on your reaction, and they wait. Killed it.
Hot trick.
I don't understand what the point.
Where can I get that shirt?
Huh?
Where can I get that shirt?
You can buy it at the Matthew Furman store. He looks like he could either be 29 or 48. He could look. I mean, there's no in between there. He could either be like youngish, like 25, 26, or he could be 54 years old. I think. I can't tell from that one. That's a hot one. That's an old meme, man. That's a dated meme. Bill Malone is another one. I think somebody said.
Post Malone?
No, Post Malone. He's like 3 Post Malones. He's a fat dude. He's a big boy. Somebody said a drink with drink with Derek Dingle. Derek Dingle died of like
That's not a real name.
alcoholism. I don't want to laugh at that, but yeah, he died because of his unfortunate addiction to the licky.
Was he drinking that white nasty claw shit you're drinking?
This is, first of all, White Claw.
Send us money.
There's a shortage in the United States, Daniel.
Bro, we just saw a fucking gas station.
Yeah.
With at least, 15, 20 cases?
They know
no, bro.
that there's a shortage, and they're gonna.
It's a marketing scam, bro. It's a marketing fucking scam.
That's cool. That's interesting, man. I'll be there.
Next thing Donald Trump's gonna fucking cancel White Claw. Invest in White Claw.
Listen, I'm selling. I'm gonna sell these on eBay when there's a shortage.
This is a White Claw right here.
That's a joke that you set up. You spent some time setting up the. He's like, dude, you know it's gonna be funny if you start the show with bin wags everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's gonna be funny, dude. It's gonna be funny. Is it funny?
Check your pockets.
I would have lost my shit, dude. I would have lost my shit. I would have ran out of here. You don't even understand. What was the other date I said I would have ran out of here? I'm trying to remember where it was. It was a trick. Somebody was.
It was.
If it was something, I remember saying that. I don't remember what context, but I remember saying like, "Yo, if that's my card, I'm gonna run out of here," or some shit. I forgot what context it was. What happened? I thought Ernest Urk. Could you get a name that's easy to pronounce? These magicians. You can have any name you want. Pigcake. It almost rolls off your tongue, right? Pigcake. These nuts. Then you have a name like Ernest Urk. What am I supposed to do with a name like that? It sounds like if I say it, my stuff's gonna start floating. Like if I say it 3 times in a bathroom, my stuff's gonna start floating.
You're gonna get freaking murdered.
McFlurry under your bed. I think that's maybe what it was.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
If there's a McFlurry under my bed, I'm gonna run out of there.
I would lose my shit.
I've already lost my shit, man. That McFlurry, I feel like having another one actually after this because.
Did you watch the McFlurry vid or no? Oh my god.
That was all this guy. That was this guy right here. This piece of.
Sorry, dude.
Actual human dog.
I'm sorry,
shit.
dude. You know I love you.
Yeah. Okay.
I couldn't resist.
What's the other? There was another. There was something else on the list.
You were gonna show a magic trick.
I was gonna show a trick. Well, I was gonna talk about the trick that we already taught because a couple days ago I put up a little bit of a tut. A little bit of a tut is short for tutorial.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because see, people like me don't have time to use the full words because while I was doing stuff, while I was busy, right?
You're a progressive.
I'm a progressive.
You're out there.
So I like to shorten
proactive.
Words. I like to shorten
You're
words.
pro magician.
I like to
pro human.
This is why I need a new.
Hey, what cards are you using, bro?
I'm using Bin Wangs. Daniel.
Oh, Bing Wang Gang, Bing Wang Gang, Bing Wang Gang.
I can't use for this trick.
Oh, no Bing Wang Gang, no Bing Wang Gang.
Okay, now let's go top down on this. Let's go top down on this puppy here. So the trick that I taught on a couple days ago, I'm going to explain this if you're listening to this in audio form. And if you are, that's kind of dumb, to be honest. That's kind of dumb because unfortunately most of the stuff here is visual. But the trick that I taught was a Triumph Ace sort of bit, right? And the idea behind it is, one thing I hate is getting ready for Triumph during the trick. So if you set the trick up beforehand, that kind of reduces a lot of the work, right? So it eliminates a lot of the work in that. So if you have this set up ahead of time, you have just the aces on the bottom, right? All you're going to do is a Tenkai reversal move. So you're going to do the Tenkai reversal and you're set and you're into the Triumph.
Sounds like a porn move.
It probably could be.
I'm going to give you that Tenkai.
So hold up, how would that work? You're doing this, right? So if you're doing that, what would the equivalent be?
Like a 69?
Yeah, but in Magic, because you can't because you're magic tricks. We don't know what 69 is.
Oh.
Yeah.
69, what it is it's a
sex move.
Oh,
unfortunately, because we're here talking Tenkai reversals. I wouldn't even know where to put a leg up. Like, how am I?
What to do with my hands?
Oh my God! Listen, I forgot one of my on Penguin Magic years ago. There was a forum post on like what tricks can I do to show my crush. But the thing is that you'd think that would be like a meme post. It was a serious post. This guy liked the girl at school and wanted to know what tricks he would do.
Oh,
what?
So many tricks.
So that's what I like about this particular handling is, again, most of the work is done beforehand. So you're not really doing a lot of work. You're just doing a Tenkai reversal. So if you want to keep it in the hands, you do a Pharaoh, right? With Bin Wangs, the cards Pharaoh exceptionally well.
Beautiful.
They Pharaoh like
that's a level 10 Pharaoh.
Small tree monkey. like a small tree monkey voting for a president. What's that sound?
Chainsaw?
Sounded like a chainsaw. Okay. So at this point, you're left with four aces face down on top, right? And the spectator's thinking that the rest of the deck is mixed up. But really, obviously, these are the only face down cards on top. So all you have to do is take these two top cards to the bottom, and you're talking about, you know, whatever it is that you want to talk about in terms of you being, how you practice. That's a very common pattern point. This is how I practice. I mess the deck up and face down. And my goal is to try to find important cards in this messed up situation. And then afterwards, see how fast I could fix the deck, right? So you could say that that's the pattern. That's the story that you would say for this. And all you're doing is this little friction move. Ooh. That's all you're doing. A little bit of a friction move to produce both aces. Now, what I like about the bin wang cards is that you get a little bit of a bonus, because you see that there are 3 cards that usually stick. So you get a nice little bit of a sandwich meme. You get a sandwich meme, but that's a bonus. That's not even a part of the trick. That's only available with bin wang playing cards. You can't do that with other cards. But what I like about this is, again, you're doing, there's a trick by Tommy Wonder. Let's get a close-up here. Let's not get a, because this is the pattern point of this. There's a, not a close-up, that's too close. There's a trick by Tommy Wonder, who's an exceptionally well magician. He died because he smoked a lot of ciggies. Oh, he liked the ciggies.
He should have vaped.
So unfortunately, he had this wonderful trick where he showed a little box, and in the box were little cubes, and he would show you the cubes, and he would say, oh, so what these are is that these are, you could make playing cards with these cubes, right? And all the cubes are mixed up. So the cubes would have, for example, a 5 on one side, a spade on the other. It would be a whole mess of cubes, and he would show this to you. He would then close the box, have somebody pick a card, and he says, okay, so you're going to time me. I want you to name the card that you picked, and I'm going to see how fast I could rearrange these cubes to match the card that you picked, right? That's the whole premise. So the person says, the person starts the clock, and he goes, stop. And then he shows the box, he opens up the box, and it's the card. Like, that's all the cubes fixed to show the card. I love that bit. I love that, like, oh, time me. Okay, go ahead, stop.
He must have got so much ass with that, bro.
You're an asshole, but it's like a nice little bit of an abrupt thing. So for this, is the same exact thing. Let's get top down on this. So what I like is that it's so what I do to practice, again, the premise of the trick, what I do to practice is that I see how fast I could find important cards in the deck, and later try to fix the deck as fast as possible. So then you could do a little bit of a stopwatch. I mean, have somebody take out the stopwatch. So you do the friction move twice.
Ooh.
Right? And at this point, you've already found the main card. So this is the first part. This is the first effect here, that you managed to find the important cards of the deck. And then obviously, you call it back to the other part where you said, oh, and I also managed to fix it.
Ooh.
In that one action. So it's a stupid little thing, but I think it's still an interesting premise that you're doing this idea of, oh, this is how magicians practice. I'm going to try to do all these things. And if you present it well, it takes a long time to fix a deck. Like, if a layperson is truly thinking of it, it takes a while to fix a deck, and you're not really being clear as to what you're going to do. So when you do it, especially that quick, it becomes a nice little bit of a, oh, okay, and he fixed the deck. How did you do that?
Because you're a badass magician.
Nuts, you know? So that's just a nice little bit of a trick. There are different ways to do it, but just the idea of the triumph, it's trying to reduce the amount of work you do in a triumph. They have a whole bunch of triumphs that require, false shuffles, where you're generally mixing the cards face up and face down.
What's a very complicated triumph?
The original one. I would say the original one. Actually, no. There's one by Kostya Kimlat where you're generally having the cards mixed face up and face down. So you have the cards mixed, and then you're spread calling the face down cards as you're having the spectator pick a card. That one's pretty complicated because you're literally spread calling and fixing the deck as they're picking a card. But then the other one that Di Vernon, the originator, that the name came from, this is extra virgin olive oil, but if I remember correctly, the name came from Di Vernon, who's, the professor of magic. His kid, I think Derek Vernon, he was shown this trick by the dad. And I think he said you triumphed over those cards or whatever, and it came from that. So the actual name came from Di Vernon's son, which is a little bit interesting. But case in point, the original one was a little bit of a hard one because you had to first of all mix the cards face up and face down, and then you did this bit right here. You're doing this, which doesn't do anything. But you see from the top, how good does that look? Yeah. It looks like I'm pushing this half into the other half, especially because I'm covering it well, goddammit. But what you're doing there is the illusion that the cards are being pushed into each other. Really, it's this card by itself. So this card is just being pushed against this half, but you have this sticking out.
Boss.
So the idea is that these packets are still separated. You would do a strip cut at this point, right? And then you would still be able to get into Triumph from there. So that's the original Triumph. I haven't practiced it too much, but it's a nice little bit of if you want to do the sleight of hand, the original version from it. But again, I'm lazy. I like doing as the least amount of work as possible. So if you could set it up beforehand, set it up beforehand. Y'all ever binge watch some old school Collins Key? He's another one that needs to stop. Do you know Collins Key?
No.
He used to do magic videos. Now he does like slime, like biggest slime unboxing,
Nice
trick tutorial, #naked, #virgin. Like he does all the clickbait stuff with the blowjob face thumbnails. He used to do magic, but now it's just like a bunch of it's stuff catering to children.
Yeah.
It's atrocious.
That's weird.
It's pretty atrocious. Who's your favorite magician? Collins Key.
That's
that's
weird.
cool. He doesn't do magic tricks.
That's weird.
So I guess he's better off than me, man. He's better off than me because that's where I want to be. I want to be at the place where I'm not doing magic tricks. I could just stop.
Throw slime at little kids.
I don't want to do any of that today. Let's see what these comments are here. They are plastic. Are the bin wank cards actually decent cards? They're the best cards. Look at that. Could you do this with other cards? Could you do this?
Oof.
With
Oof.
Stop. Shut up.
Oof.
Like, could you do this with other cards? They stick for you. The cards clump together.
It's on purpose.
I just invented a move, by the way. Look at that. Look at that. Hot.
Ooh.
Hot.
Ooh. That's not cardistry.
Look at this.
That's not cardistry.
Look at
That's
that.
not cardistry, bro.
Dude, what? Huh? Look at this. Look at that. That fooled my grandmother. I remember showing this trick to my grandmother. She's like, what? I bet your pinky's there, you stupid accident. This is why I hate you and your stupid tricks. I shouldn't have picked you out of that dumpster. She said all that from this.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Your pinky's there. That's the joke.
Hey, dude, you can't reveal magic on the show.
Or you could do the pink and the stink one. You could do this one. Right? You know the pink and the stink?
Ooh.
Two and the pink one. I saw a guy wear that shirt to college.
I had a sticker on my car. That was a shocker.
That was a shocker?
I mean, I had that sticker for like, what, 5-6 years?
That's atrocious.
I got pulled over once in Georgia, and the cop lectured me on how that sticker was offensive to his children.
Yeah, but his kids aren't there.
Yeah, dude, fuck that guy.
Oh, that's very vulgar. Though.
I got a ticket for that, dude.
You're for the sticker?
Well, I was speeding.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, there has to be something else there that you were doing. That's disgusting. That's some nice flourishing. Not even cardistry, just flaring. Is that? I'm sorry. Did you say flaring? I hope that this isn't a term that exists in the jargon of magic, because if it is, honestly, we need to do our best to stop magicians. I want to do my best to make sure that magic stops. What I'm trying to do, that's the goal. The goal for this channel is to make sure that people stop doing magic. If I could do that and like inspire one person to just be like, no, magic's gay.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got a fantastic idea.
What's your idea?
I got the greatest idea of all time. We get a set.
Okay.
At Penn and Teller's Fullest.
Okay.
And we go on stage, and the guy goes, "All right, show us your magic trick."
Mm-hmm.
We say no, and just walk off stage.
Okay, that would be interesting if it was live, but it's recorded. So the only people that would have that story,
the audience.
Okay, so yeah, the
Genius.
studio audience.
I know, bro. You're welcome.
That probably signed an NDA.
You're welcome.
That probably signed an NDA.
You're welcome, because that is the greatest thing of all time.
Oh, okay. So speaking of Penn and Teller, tomorrow's video, I already made it because that's what I do. I'm here churning and gurning all over hot video. So tomorrow's video is a little bit of it's called a Magic Fails by Magician's Got Talent, right? So it's the whole thing on these shows. So you have the Got Talent, you have Penn and Teller Fullest, and I can't see how you could look good as a magician on America's Got Talent. Shin Lim maybe was the only one.
I can't believe he made $1 million. He made over $1 million off that shit, bro.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he?
That's fucking incredible, dude.
Yeah, dude. People
We're out here trying to sell playing cards.
We're out here sucking dick.
And this guy's making $1 million.
You're not sucking dick?
Is my girlfriend on?
Okay. So the shows don't paint magicians well. The video that I have tomorrow is a little bit of a compilation that I think was made by the Got Talent people.
I'm digging those reaction videos, by the way.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude.
Like,
I enjoy them.
It's hilarious.
I'm busting out my old school H3H3 Edward Todor. Chris Ramsey reacts to crazy cardistry. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to capitalize on that for the. Let's zoom in. Let's do a zoom in on that.
Oof.
That's what I'm trying to zoom in on those hot dozens of views.
Oof.
Dude, literally dozens
of views, bro.
Dozens upon dozens of views.
Oof, you're killing the game.
You know what the worst part is? I can't monetize any of those videos. Because they're like, the instant I put it up, they're like, this video belongs to Got Talent. This video belongs to... The one that killed me was a Troom Troom. Troom Troom apparently has... Their videos are being claimed by somebody else. And I contested that shit. I said, hey, you know what? This is fair use, Troom Troom. They haven't gotten back to me.
Fucking.
These nuts.
Fucking.
Is that it? Are we good?
You know?
Ham Radio. You got to follow Ham Radio.
Ooh.
You got to follow everything. So we have
Right
a website. You could find our IG on Hamradio.show. You could follow us on Instagram. We post some clips from the show. And we also have an Anchor page if you want to listen to this particular podcast. I don't know, in the car, right? I don't know why you would do that. We do have Ham Radio actually coming soon, right? We're going to have a little bit of stuff that goes with that. And we're actually going to be official on like iTunes.
Soon. We're already on, what is it? What?
In that, it was done.
Yeah, we're on what?
We're on Pocket Cast. We're on Spotify. And we're on, what's the other one? Google Podcast. Yeah.
Hey, dope. Okay, so we're on those three, and then soon to be iTunes and all that stuff. If you want to listen to it, obviously I'm going to post this up. I'm not going to post it up now. I'm going to post it up probably tomorrow with the intro taken out. But yeah, so you could look out for this one. And little clips on Instagram.
Because we got better things to do tonight.
Yeah, like...
magic tricks. And...
So thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. I realize that the abrupt ending meme isn't good because some people don't get it. And it's actually not good for the show. So we usually do this little meme where I say, hey, Daniel, you know what's the most important thing? And then we end it abruptly. So I'm thinking, that's not really good for the show. So I'd rather end it like legit, right, and say thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for dedicating an hour and 15 minutes to honestly, like, you're dying, right? We're all dying. We're all getting to that death point, and this is just deterring you from realizing that you're dying. So thank you for an hour and 15 of that. What's the ending? How should we say, like,
do you want to say a prayer or something, or
Salam alaikum.
Do I end it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.